Roger here, and welcome back to another New Speed Car Build. And today, this is the fourth episode, and today I am actually doing all M's for today. And since it's Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving. So today is all about the M's. So, like Mazda, McLaren, Mercedes-Benz, Mercury, and Mitsubishi. So, with that out of the way, let's get on to onto to the first car that I'm going to customize, and it's this 1996. Wait, is it 96? Yeah, 1996 Mazda Miata, and this is the N8 model. This specific car can most likely you can give it a hard top, which actually available if most likely to go up on go up where the windows are. There's roof, and yeah, that's where you can actually get the parts from. Anyways, as you can tell by the look at my money, I'm already broke. So there's that. And not to mention, I already bought the parts of this car. So that. But before I can do anything else, I'm going to keep this car in the regular ride height, because I am actually going full Mazda speed here. So that means front bumper, front fender. Oh, excuse me. Guess I can allow the Need for Speed um, skirt onto the car. Let's see, I have a better idea. I'm gonna black these out. Have that. I said I would go full Mazda speed, but then I looked at it and realized, nah. Anyways, you can tell by the things that's sticking out of the rear fender. Those are the rear mud flaps that the car came with. Crazy, huh? No, don't worry. Most of the M cars don't even have injuries. So I'm going with Jerkmeister S1 deep dish, and I'm going to lower the rim size because uh, it's it's literally because of heritage. That's is the reason why. Okay, now keep in mind, I'm not gonna get the G-Wagon for a lot of reasons. I mean, yes, it's supposed to be an SUV, but it feels a bit too heavy. As in, it's so heavy that I could even steer. Alright, oh, now I know what I'm missing. No, it's not that. There it is. Now this is how a Mazda should be customized. Make it as clean as possible, not too crazy, but go a little bit crazy. Not doing that. Alright. Up next, we have the newer Miata, the ND. And here's the reason why I'm going to make this a bit more of like a SEMA type build. Actually, either that or I might just put wheels and tires and call it a day. But that's not what the car builds for now, is it? I'm actually going to be putting in half Pandem and half Need for Speed Wide Body. Okay. Uh, well, now here's the unfortunate thing about this car. You can't make it a hardtop, or or you can't take the roof off for some reason. Now, if this was okay, keep in mind, if this was the other account, it would take seconds for me to go to the rim I picked for this car. Well, this, it only takes like a couple of minutes. Not a couple of minutes. It takes a couple of seconds, to say the least. You guys don't know what in the world kind of fender is that? That fender came out of the Speed 2015, believe it or not. And, uh, and most likely we recently had the padding kit for the MX-5. So yeah, I just put half and half together, and that literally equals best fitment ever. Oh man. And like there is a very good reason why I picked this and picked this and this side skirt over this. Because there's more fitment with, as a matter of fact, there's more fitment to the rear fender than if most likely everything can go wrong. Alright, and last but not least, the fan favorite, the FD Mazda RX-7. And in terms of, okay, before doing anything else, bear with me. I'm not going Rocket Bunny nor Orange Labs. As a matter of fact, I'm actually going, um, I'm going full J phase. So that means, front fender. I completely forgot. Alright. Next is this part, which is from, um, wait, what's the company called? It was Cars Shop Glow. Okay. So they're actually famous for making really good taillights. In specific, they did one for this car, as well as the Supra, the NSX, and even with the Blog Eye and Bug Eye Subaru. Man, I've been playing loads on all my cars lately. Alright. And yes, I have four Mazda RX-7 liveries. So basically, I have this. Also have that, which I'm actually going to put on. And then there's the original Story Revolution, the Lost Puppet, and then the Yakikumura. Which, for the most part, I mostly choose this. Alright, but the question is, can this car go lower in bags? Time to find out. And that famous rotary sound. And wait, let me look at this. Ooh. Oh wow, okay. This is I just realized looking at the fender now. Yeah, it's a yes, but at the same time it's also a no. Because while the while the rear fender is tucked in, the front fender actually sticks out. So overall, upgrade. Photos. Alright. And all this was before I even. This was all before the update. So. Alright. Before anything else. And as you can tell already, uh, the actual car color of this car is actually black. Alright. Overall, this is most likely this is my second favorite Mazda. The first being the FC. Because the only time I know about the FC is because of the Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift game, and I chose that as my first car. And I didn't realize the Mazda RX-7 had an older model of the car. But anyways, up next is McLaren, and I'm going to start with the 570S. Now, yeah, the paint looks familiar. That's because I didn't beat the game with this McLaren. In fact, I beat the game with an M5. Shocking. I know. Other than that, it was actually a really troublesome boss. Alright. And in terms of wheels, kind of the same thing, except the except the wheels, the actual, the actual spokes of the car are actual gold. Not, well, it's not gold, it's like like a diamond type gold, I don't know. Now, don't worry. Uh, Most likely, I'm thinking, what about Toyota? Toyota's not even in the game. I'm gonna be using Mitsubishi 2015 for customization. So, in terms of the cars themselves, there's only four Toyotas. Well, three is no Captain FRS. That'll be the Supra, the A86, and the GT86. So there's that. Um, and yeah, that's the McLaren 500S. Up next it is the McLaren P1, or aka Leonardo Navarro's main vehicle. And in terms of what I'm going for, I might go for a P1 GTR-esque type look. Alright, and then there we go. Okay, it wasn't all that bad. Alright, time for me to look for a paint job from that. Where's this? Is this the Weekends' P1? Oh my god. So many songs about, so many songs that The Weeknd made about this car. And I understand. It actually makes a lot of sense. Okay, so I see the orange and gray. And, yep, wait, yep, someone made the yellow and green. Alright, might as well go with this. Alright. Okay, in terms of wheels, I don't even know, so I went with bar tires on a P1. And I know most people that are a fan of the P1 actually rather have their car wrapped and that's it. This, on the other hand, is a P1 GTR replica, so that means that's not the real deal, and fireworks going off. That's pretty surprising. Yeah, no. This is. I'm sorry, people, but yeah, it did. Someone they do likely they did good, but it's not enough. It's like, oh, okay. Well then, I mean, like, good job on making this, but I'd rather have like an actual race car type look. Okay, I might as well go with this. You know, I don't have work wheels on this car. I'm gonna be changing this a little bit. Alright, and fun fact, I normally don't run work wheels on a supercar. Well, with the exception of the Murcielago. But it's literally because I can't find a wheel that is deep dished, and that's about it. Alright. Now, like I said, I sold the G63 because, let's be clear, I wasn't a fan of the car in the first place, so there's that. Alright. Before I continue, I'm gonna be grabbing the Benzes out. So, I grab it. I'm going to bring the Benzes out. Alright, there we go. Alright. Uh, wait. I think I chose the wrong one. I chose the wrong Mini. Well then. Alright. What next is the Mercury Cougar. And alright, give me a second. I need to one more car. I was the alright. But then again, Mercedes is mostly next. So, with most of it out of the way, I am planning on switching the headlights because I like these headlights a lot more. Okay. So with the A45, need to grab this. Alright, with the A45 AMG, it has a lot of the facelift options and a lot of the original options. What in what in the world is going on? Oh, okay, I was like, wait a minute, what just happened? What in the world? I can't take the Fender seriously. It's like that Fender game, though. Alright. And yes, it may look like an off-road car, but this car, wasn't planning on making this an off-road build in the first place. As a matter of fact, actually planned on making this to like a more of a uh, more of a hit everything hard type of vehicle. So that's what this band is for. Alright. Alright. Up next is the AMG GT, which came out in I think this came out in 2014. Either out of 2015, I can't remember. But this is supposed to be the replacement for the SLS AMG, and it's not a bad choice, believe it or not. Oh, crap, that was the front splitter. Well, no, I thought this was the grill. Never mind. Alright, and in terms of prior design goes, it's interesting, to say the least, because the way they have this car built is kind of like the Corvette, except this one is a German bi-turbo V8, while the other one is an American supercharged V8. See, that was naturally aspirated. I can't remember. Oh, I completely forgot I chose HREs for this one. Never mind. and I decided to make a poster vehicle for Unravel 2, which is this AMG GT. So if you guys don't know what Unraveled 2 is, well, it's the sequel to Unraveled, which was another game that was made, that was published by Electronic Arts, or EA. And it's actually not a bad game. But nowadays, EA is known for one thing only. Expansions that cost as much as your wallet. Literally. Alright, and that's it. Up next, we got Classic. This is the Mercury Cougar XR7 Eliminator. And yes, I had to put the extra bit there because, well, if this was your ordinary Mercury, then you're probably wrong. Because this thing, you can lower this car and still have a good time. So in terms of what type of build I want to go with, I want to go with the really insane looking build. And before that, alright, off the front bumper, and I chose this because it's really what I like about using Mercury Cougar. It may have a natural aspirated V8, but the reason it was unique is because it was the most likely what makes this car a little more unique is the fact that this is the first Mercury, yes, the first Mercury that ever stepped into the racing game genre. I mean, the only thing that looks a lot more, it's a lot more natural for most games to have something like this. And not to mention, this is the same exact thing where most people will get confused this to a Mustang, and until they look at the front end and the back end, and they realize this is not it's not a Mustang. What is it? It's a Mercury Cougar. Alright, so this is the 08. So it has drum brakes in order for need to work. Now he's thinking, what have you done to the Mercury Cougar? Well, I'm making it to something that you will literally see at SEMA. And I can imagine Alchemist as an actual brand name, and decide to make car parts for cars you don't normally see in a racing game. There we go. I was like, why does it keep on doing that? I'm wondering why it sounds like my phone is going off. It's because I'm trying to charge it and it's not charging at all. Hey. Anyway, that's the Mercury Cougar. Alright, so the next one is going to be more of a Okay, so the thing I want to do with this car is that since this car also you can also share a lot of the parts to each of the cars. You can have like an Evo. Okay, so I'm guessing this is an Evo 9. Yeah, this is an Evo 9. And yet it looks, you can have an Evo 8 front bumper and, well, I guess a custom front bumper from Voltex. As you can tell already, this is the proper Evo 9's front, that's front bumper, rear bumper. This is an Evo 8 rear bumper. So, anyways, what I absolutely love about this car is the fact that it is literally a 1.8 liter four cylinder with a turbo that's almost as big as a milk jug. Actually, not as big as a milk jug, but it comes with a powerful turbo, and it's more about 1.8 liter, it looks like. Alright, think of a milk jug. I'm talking about the skinnier variant of the milk jug, not whatever. And like and look at the engine. And that's almost the same exact amount of engine in a milk jug. Yeah, I'm going for CR Kai's. Actually, I'm going for a different type of tire this time. This time I'm going Kumho tires. Alright, and that is for anything else. Yes, I have I have two liveries. One of them is red with a carbon fiber hood and carbon fiber trunk. And then I have this, which is a recreation I did. And this was based off the Evo 10 from Need for Speed Pro Street that I used. And God, it was actually a really cool car to use. And most likely that's how I fell in love with the Evo in the first place. It's because how mean it looks. I absolutely love it. In fact, honestly, it was actually one of my dream cars. That if I can get any car in the world right now, it'll be an Evo 10. Alright, I just realized that there is a Falcon sticker on the car. Oh yeah, Gloomhouse, I'm sorry, but tried at least. Okay, why does why does these why does these type of cards look a lot better than the street variant? Alright. Am I missing something? No, I'm good. Alright. Last but not least is the Mini Countryman from John Cooper Works. So, alright, so here's the story. So I was going through Instagram one day and I looked at a picture of this Mini and I'm like, Like, no way. Did someone actually made a livery for the Liberty Walk kit? Or Liberty Walk kit, quote unquote, since most of the parts that you can clearly see are from the Alchemist company. Yeah. It's usually this. Uh-huh. Right. Alright, almost done with the Mini Countryman. All I need is a actual... Nope, I'm not going for a spoiler. Okay, to me, the Mini Cooper is literally an English Scion XP. That's... Unfortunately, that's what it looks like to me. I'm sorry, guys. But either that, or it's literally a Mini Cooper if the Mini Cooper had taken steroids. Don't even ask why. Don't even ask how does it compare to a Mini Cooper? And yeah, Mini Cooper, not, it doesn't look that bad nowadays, but when it comes to the, comes to the mid 2000s, yeah, no, usually, when it comes to the mid 2000s Mini Cooper, absolutely do not like the way it looks. And most likely the worst part about it is that it was a BMW. It was it was made to have um made to have parts to share with the BMW M3 series, which is the reason why in G-Side for Nights there are a lot of parts that belong to BMW. Alright, I didn't bother buying um did I buy brake discs for the car? I didn't. Wow, okay. Oh, we're going for old-fashioned brakes. Oh my god. Alright. Okay. And wait. I think I'm done here. Alright. Yes, I do have bags on the car. Uh, yeah. Anyways, wait, let me just, the ongoing camber overload. This car. Oh my god, it looks so bad. What is happening? Oh no. I cannot imagine I cannot imagine someone drive around in a mini countryman and the car is fully low with camber and tries to make over to. Yeah, that's what fully. Nice was full, and that's full camber. And god dang, as it will make more sense if it was more camber to the back. I mean, to be honest, it will look. It's most likely if you don't count this as fitment. I don't know what is. Anyways, that'll be it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like, subscribe. Make sure you comment below what I see next, and also check out my Instagram at godtrue 27son. And I'll see you guys next time.